Hi everyone, it's Doreen from Polka Dot Paper Princess. I have just a couple cards and a technique I'm going to show you at the end of the video. These are my new Lawn Fawn stamps. If you're one of the few people that saw my haul video, you will realize I just bought this. And this is a really cute little set. This is a set here. Let me just show you the set really quickly before we get going. This is the set here it's a Lawn Fawn set. And does it have a name on it? Somewhere. Frosty Fairy Friends, right there it says. And it has lots of beautiful images on there. What I'm loving is that companies are understanding that we don't mind fussy cutting sometimes. We don't want to always have to fussy cut, and especially, look at these little things. Thank you, no thank you. You know how hard it is to get in there and get a beautiful, perfect cut swirl like that? Almost impossible. So, no thank you. Don't want to. Not interested. Thank you, Lawn Fawn, Your Next Stamps, and all you other wonderful companies, Penny Black, that are all these companies that have discovered that, yeah, this is the bomb. And you're right, it is the bomb, and we love you for it. Anyway, off to the card we go. Just wanted to show you. This one, I believe, was colored with Zig Real Brush watercolor markers. I just wanted to try them bad. I'm a junkie for anything that colors, and so yes, I have a lot of them. And then I put some glitter along here just to make it look like a little road coming in there. Now, one of the things I love to do with my products is I love to take and use what I have in different ways. I love this hilly background. I think it's turned out really sweet. And what I did is I had no hills yet. I still don't have hills yet. But I do, the mountains. I do have hills I just got in from Lawn Fawn. I had ordered them from a local scrapbook store. So what I did is, you see this, I used this set here, and I think it turned out to have nice little rolling hills. I mean, it's not big fancy hills, but I think it's fantastic. And I just added a tiny bit of glitter. Besides that, I really like this stitched. I've always loved stitching, so these things all make me happy, these new stitches that they've come up with. So I used most of the things from the set. Now, one of the things I always like to do is use things in different ways. And what I did was I took this here and I chopped it apart so that I can put part of it over here and part of it over there, and just try to keep the picture balanced. Now, I wanted it nice, soft, and a delicate look. And yes, pink and blue, yeah, they're cute. Then I did this one here, and just to let you know, for those of you that are looking for different things, like, I don't remember everything that I use on the cards, and to me it's not important exactly what you use, except if you're doing something like this. Like, I can't remember. Some of my stamps and stuff are so old I can't tell you. These I can tell you, they're new. Hello, they're new, so that's awesome. But things like this, I use these recollection card and envelope sets. They're handy, and it's the same thing I did with this one. I just use it because, like, you know, you open it up, it's beautiful size, it's just lovely, and you don't have to do too much. But once they're gone, I'm probably going to go and use my We Are Memory Papers envelope maker. I freaking love that thing, and that way I can use up my papers, some of my paper stash. So it's just a little bit embarrassing how much paper I have, but nonetheless, I'm going to start using that up. So back again we go. I like to deviate, don't I? Sorry, don't want to make you sick. So this was in my stash for, probably, I don't know how many zillions of years, but it really matches this paper. And this is pretty cool because I use some basil cardstock, and it's pretty dang close all the way across here. This is Mind's Eye, I believe, paper. And cute little angels. What I'm happy about this card, like, I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm going to put some kind of sentiment, but I haven't decided what I'm putting on there yet, because there are some very cute sentiments in there. Let me just show you in this package so you can see it. Is it better just this way? Yeah, I think it's actually just better like that. We wish you a very happy holiday, Christmas, have a magical winter Christmas. Well, there's tons of beautiful things you can mix and match to how you want. So what I've done, mixing and matching is what I say. I love to repurpose my items. So this tree, which I think is stinking adorable, is made from these branches here and this, and I cut off the little berries, colored them, and put some glossy accents on there, and these I just colored and cut to make this tree. And I know a lot of people get excited about the colors, colors of Copics, whatever. But I'm just going to show you, it doesn't really make a difference. So let me just show you a couple. So here's what I've done. These stamps, just you want to know, they're Your Next stamps, if you recognize them. So let me just show you. I think those are very pretty. Those I just used my Pitt markers for. And I've got these, and don't worry about the mess. The mess is fine, because remember, they're going to be cut out. These I used distress crayons. I picked up 3 of my distress crayons to use those. So I'll just show you real quickly. And as I'm a firm believer of using what we have. You know, it's nice to add to it, but I think we've gotten crazy, our society, of how much stuff that we need. So I was looking for something one day, and look at this treasure I found. Color Box Archival Die. This has been in my stash, I bet you 5-10 years, easily. So I took this one out, and it's archival, so that makes me super happy. So let me just stamp up those 2 little, what do you call these things? Branches. So I'm going to do a couple of them so that you can see them in the different markers or whatever. You can use them. Let's just do it this way so we can cut them out and not waste a ton of paper while we're doing it. How's that sound like a treasure? This is Nina cardstock. I've also discovered I love Bristol cardstock. It's actually become one of my ultimate favorites, and I will probably use that a ton. So we just so you can see that it doesn't matter what you're using for coloring. I just want to show you how nice this is. And this color box, oh my goodness, this is rich and juicy, and it totally makes me happy, happy, happy. So let me just quickly, I'll never get all of the ink off, and I'm not one of those people. I guess I'm artsy-fartsy enough to know that I don't really care if the ink stays on there. It just says it's loved. But I try to keep it clean as much as I can, but it'll never be perfect, and I'm quite good with that because I don't plan on giving these away. So let's just show you how simple it is to color with whatever you have. And I'm embarrassed to say, but I have so many coloring things, it would make your head kind of curl a little bit. So this one is my Pitt markers. I have no idea if they have a color on them. Does this help you if I do this? I don't know. If there's a color in there somewhere. I have no idea. Anyway, it's a big brush, so I'm just going to go down here and down here. Oh, does that help? Oh, I don't know. I just look for the colors I need and I go buy them. So, or want. I guess I'm a want person when it comes to colors. I could pretty much live with paper, dyes, stamps, and anything to color with. You know, everything else is just bonus, but I don't, if they took away all my ribbons and all my everything else, it wouldn't really bother me. Now, the good thing about Pitts is you can actually rub that a bit. So you can smush that out a bit. So you can have it like that, or if you want a little bit more, because maybe I waited a little too long, you can say, then just smush a little bit more. See, so you can make it more or less depending on what you want. Okay, so that is pretty sweet. Okay, so there's that. Now I used to have Spectrum Noir markers as well, but I realized I'm getting a little psycho with all all the treasures I have. So I thought, you know what, let's give some of this away. So I had, I don't know, just about 200 markers, and I sold them to my sister for $100. She was in her freaking glory. Because what a stinking good deal that is. And that's okay. She's my sister, and you know what? I don't need to have everything on the face of the planet. I just might want it. But, you know, realistically, there's a lot of people that can't even afford food right now, and I don't feel I should be spending gazillions of dollars. So, there's that one. And now for the third one, I've got Ranger. I don't even know what colors these are. Oh, peel. These actually have a name on it. Look at that. Peel paint I'm going to use. Peacock feathers. Ooh, that's pretty. And Twisted Citron. And I don't know about these. Let's just see if you guys are real. I probably won't do this most of the time, but I'll do it this time. YG07 and 17. Okay, and just show you once more. Throw another color. This is the darkest color, so I'll throw that in the middle. I'll add a little tiny bit of colors. You color it how you want. Like, good gracious. I know a lot of people get hung up, and I'm so sorry that we have created monsters, and I know we all want to improve. I don't say anything different that I don't either, but yeah, I don't want to get wrapped up. Now you see, I'm going to smush it just so I get a nice little blend of that, because I kind of want the colors blended a bit. Okay, now let me show you. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you see, it doesn't matter what you color them with. They all turn out beautiful. Okay, then I just added them all together and alternated them. So I started with a long one here to make the tree, and then I alternated them. And sometimes I cut off pieces for them just to make them not so long, but I left them completely the length, full length at the end. This little stem here, or tree, what do you call that? The trunk of the tree, that was part of a tree from Your Next Stamp. It was just that branch. I took the bottom end of it off, and I believe the star came from there too. I don't think this was a Lawn Fawn one because I don't think it was in the set. They've only got one Lawn Fawn set so far. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you take a look at your stuff and enjoy. Don't get excited if you don't own everything on the planet. Bye now.